Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. We are deep inside invaded territory, all the way over here. Actually, yeah, more like up there. And about to take a look into this cavern, which is connected to where Grahoth's fortress used to be in the previous game. Okay, for a second there, those guys were not moving. Let's see. Okay, they just attack us. No questions asked at this point. That is a dervish, elite archers, infiltrators. Alright, I guess we start attacking the dervish first. And he doesn't seem all that bad. In fact, this almost feels like vacation compared to the hordes of lizards we just had to slaughter our way through. I want to go back to Wards of Steel. And these guys are not really going to try and move all that much, but when they do, it's somewhat annoying, so let's try to limit their movement as much as we can. Also, it helps that we actually get a couple of them dazed and or stunned. Yeah, these are already starting to run away. Maybe I should have focused on this side of the group first, because they were more likely to actually try and move, being close to my guys here. Battle Frenzy, sweet. Oh, immobilized. That sucks. I know I could cure it and move anyway. It's not necessarily what I meant to do, but it works. Okay. I should have probably healed Xaz. Although we might actually deal really good damage here and take out this half of the group. In fact, yeah, we pretty much guaranteed. Well, for the most part. Definitely thinned their ranks quite effectively. Still getting a little bit close, but you two are ensnared. Oh, you're also ensnared. What was that? 37 damage. 75 damage. Wow. So much blocked. It's kind of ridiculous. I wanna switch over to his other spear next turn and see how that works out. Can't reach? Really? Oh, okay. Just barely. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Finish off those two guys, please. Finish up that one, please. Thank you. Nice. Okay, we switch out that weapon. Well. Okay, it seems similar, although of course there's such a variety in attack damage that it's hard to tell. The thing is mostly that the cleave effect happens so frequently that it's that much added damage. But I don't think the occasional crit, even if it's a lot of crits, really makes up for it. I mean, these two in particular seem just very resistant. They don't take very much physical damage at all. So maybe they're not the perfect targets to test the strength of a weapon, because damage variance is just going to be so small, even between vastly different weapon strengths. I don't know. Just a bunch of stuff. Nice. Yeah, so that was nice and easy. What's this? Staging point D, 15 miles west. Coff's Plain north. Coff's Plain. Oh, is this where the Dragon Koth was. Yeah, it might be. That's obviously what this place is, according to the map. You stumble into an Empire force. I do? Okay. It just came out of the large fortification to the west, expecting an easy patrol. They are shocked to find you out here, brazenly spoiling an easy job. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Well, I guess we're both surprised. Wizard, Dervish. Well then. Let's basically repeat what we just did, with a slightly different enemy composition. So, what was the damage? 117. Okay, 117, 98. Buff. And ensnare. Well, fortunately they can do the same thing, but ensnared is still better than being outright immobile. Move it away. Well, so much for that. That's annoying. I was really hoping to test my weapon against that guy, but... Well, actually we have the thing that can cleave, so... Oh, no cleave here. And you're also ensnared. Oh well. I mean, that's what I have. That's what I have Mass Curing for. We also need this, of course, Battle Frenzy. That should help. Okay. Not too impressive, Mr. Wizard. Alright. Yeah, we can't really reach that guy. There we go with the cleave. So against the normal Blade Master... These are all Blade Masters. That was a 198 non-crit? Is that right? No, maybe that was a crit. Yeah, it doesn't actually note crits in the combat log, so... Okay. Sure, I can do that again. So the wizard should die here. Yeah, sure, whatever. She's dazed anyway. Okay. And now with this thing, that was a 138 non-critical, right? And a miss. I mean, ultimately, either way, he's just not going to deal more damage than, or as much damage even as Atantu, as Svafnir is. I think ultimately it might be almost the same damage, depending on whether there's a second enemy to hit with a cleave effect. That might actually usually make up for more damage than the extra damage from slightly higher base damage. If the average damage is even higher, I don't know. I'm not convinced that's the case. Oh, that was a 132 crit. Huh. I mean, it's perfectly possible that that's just within the normal range, even for the other weapon. That's seriously not all that impressive. Considering the one selling point for the Blood Spear is its high crit chance. .141 critical. I mean, ultimately the damage might be just about the same, except that the Halberd has the extra chance to cleave, and thus deal more damage. Maybe increased crit chance actually makes a difference, actually makes for more damage overall. I also forgot to switch back to this weapon, which I wanted to do a while ago. Okay, well, that was that surprise Empire force. Yeah, I mean, this seems nice on paper. I think the average damage is actually going to be lower because the minimum damage is that much lower. All right, that's a 55% difference in minimum damage, but only 19 more max damage. Yeah, I mean, the math is pretty obvious in this case. So higher max damage potentially, lower average damage though, no cleaving. That might be more or less made up for by the increased extra crit chance, but I'm not surprised. Not convinced that's actually the case. Yeah, I don't know. My field test that I just concluded, I suppose, didn't really seem to suggest a strong favor. I don't know, strong bias in favor of the spear, so it's gone. You're close to a huge Empire fortification, surrounded by the lights of dozens of bonfires. Through the smoke you can see hundreds of Empire soldiers, waiting, practicing, preparing. You back away before you are seen. Okay, so no way through there. I wonder if we are ever actually going to enter the main area here. Seems like we might not. You're at the entrance to a large cave with a high arched ceiling. In the distance, you see a huge encampment with hundreds of soldiers. There are stone buildings surround a huge dragon lying in the middle of the plain. You back away before you're seen. Oh, so is Koth still alive? I don't remember now. Did Koth help us in the first game? Oh, we can't sail through here. Again, you find a section of river blocked by long, sharp, jagged stones. Unfortunately, this time you see no way to move them. You'll have to head back. Or, you know, well, I guess we technically did move back a little bit. Oh. A couple of stalkers that we haven't seen all that many of so far. Nice. Do we buff? I guess. This does not look like it's going to be a super tough fight, but... Well, we could even ensnare these to keep them in check. Yeah, I guess. In fights out in the open like this, that's usually a good idea, because there's just no cover, like, you know, door frames and narrow corridors that you can use. It always feels like a bit of a waste. Oh, stun. That's unfortunate, actually. It's quite unfortunate. Anyway, it always feels like a waste to not cast haste on the first turn. Well, of course, with our healer stunned, suddenly the fight does become quite a bit more dangerous than it first looked. Okay, but oh, he's no longer stunned, but he also lost his turn nonetheless. Group heal. Did that even move Xaz's hit points at all? I don't know, maybe I looked too late. It seemed like the health bar didn't budge at all. But I think it also said 100 hit points restored, so it should be visible. I don't know. What do I know? I can't tell if Stalker G is going to be affected like this. Let's see if it is. It should? Okay, it would have been, but it was missed. Okay. That's fine. Ouch. Don't do that, please. Nice damage. Okay, you have to heal. And then deal some damage, I guess. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, good. Only one person stunned, that's okay. He was hasted, but the haste was wasted. Alright. Yeah, a bit nasty, but not that bad. Quite manageable. We are running out of spell points, though. I think it would be a good idea to actually return to Harston real quick. So I don't know what to expect on the way to the teleporter, but it can't be anything good. I think that much is for sure. Okay, we're also going to actually buff right away this time, ahead of time. You are at the beginning of a very remote and well-hidden secret passage. There are nuts in this... Nuts? No. There are no nuts. There are ruts in the stone floor, left by the passage of many wagons. Corridors lead away to the north and south. You start to get the uneasy feeling you're being watched. Thanks for pointing that out. I mean, maybe this Empire force within line of sight tipped us off. A group of guards has camped out in this corridor. Most of them are human, but several animated statues pace around the camp, tirelessly keeping watch. When you approach, they stand to see who you are. They don't seem very worried. They must not expect any intruders. When you get close enough for them to see your pale skin, however, they draw their weapons. Then they recognize you. They pause, not sure what to do. Then they flee as fast as they can. Okay, that's unexpected. Word of your exceptional deeds and skill must have made its way out here. They weren't in the mood to die today. Huh. I mean, in a way, I'm glad that I'm not having to fight yet another generic... Well, I guess not even that generic group of Empire fighters, but on the other hand, I don't want them to just be around, you know? I don't think that's actually a thing, like in game terms, but role-playing wise, I wouldn't be very comfortable with enemies still afoot. Oh well, a crude path has been marked out with stones heading north. There are lots of scattered bits of trash and gnawed lizard bones. Wherever you're heading, a lot of people have been this way before. Yeah, but probably from the other direction, right? Or have they been... Are they still working on opening this teleporter, like, period? I mean, is this place already working and they're working on increasing its capacity to be able to bring larger numbers down here? Or is this not active at all? I feel like I technically should know the answer to that. Okay, there's also no way we can go here. Nothing we can fly to with the orb. Oh, and this is actually some kind of dungeon. Well, mini dungeon maybe. The rotted path ends at a brick wall. On it, someone has created a small fresco. It depicts the crown symbol of the Empire. There is a horizontal design of a sword under it. You examine the fresco and find that when you touch the sword and the crown, they give slightly under your fingers. They're actually large buttons. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll press them. You press the buttons using the pattern you learned in the Empire archives, alternating between the crown and the sword. Okay, I'm not sure if we learned it about that specifically. I do know that we learned the pattern, or how to enter. The wall in front of you shimmers briefly and a large gap appears in the middle. How convenient. And since that is all the protection that's needed, obviously we're not going to actually encounter any defenders here. Hey, plated giants. Oh. This is not great. Welp, I guess we're gonna be shot. Without really being able to do anything about that. Wait, we can't even... Oh no, there are stairs. There might be stairs here. There's... I think it's just barely visible. There's a little thing, yeah, like the very top of the stairs. A very thin line. Okay, so technically we can reach this place up here. Huh, there's also an exit that we could take, that we could make a run for. Okay. First though, we'll have to slaughter some giants while we're being shot and cast spells at. Battle Frenzy should help somewhat. And we start out by being immobile. Knocked back. Yeah. Okay. Kill. Oh, yes. Actually kill. Oh, you're terrified. Please. It's just Imperials and some giants. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Unfortunately, I'll pretty much have to deal with the giants outside here. And the horror hounds. Actually, maybe I should be focusing on the horror hounds, because I really don't like being terrified. There we go. Well. Okay. On the plus side, it's mostly that the archers and wizard inside here are annoying, and not so much that they're literally killing us. They're not helping. But yeah, they're mostly an annoyance. That's the good news. Thanks for the haste. All these horror hounds are surprisingly resistant to everything. Yeah, sure. Cast acid all day long. See if I care. Terrified resisted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Stop stoning my mage to death, please. It's not appreciated. Do I attack this one? I guess. It was the safer option. Heal her. Oh, for some reason I was convinced it was not his turn. Yeah, because I waited for the haste text, but I forgot that we are actually battle frenzied. That's fine. Not the worst thing to forget about. Okay. Ideally, we'll kill this horror hound now. Thank you. Alright, that helps a lot. Terror resisted. Nice. And okay, the irony. Please cleave it to death? Almost. Oh, you can't attack one more time. Please kill them both in one attack. Denied. That works too, though. Okay, and we charge up ahead, I suppose? Wow. More action points than I thought we'd have. Let's not open the door yet. We literally cannot go to this square without opening the door. The door will always become activated. That's fine. I mean, ultimately we want to do that. Guys are also hasted. Well, we can run in here and technically try to attack this giant. We might also want to heal up, just to be safe. Ooh, this cave. Oh, that's just a cave giant. Oh, because it's summoned. Right. Why don't you take away these guys' haste buff? Thank you. Well, there's still... This one's still hasted, although he was obviously affected. What about our haste? Only 2 more turns? 3 more turns? Sure. Thankfully, her being immobilized does not mean that no one can pass through the doorway there. Guess we can still move her out of the way. Heal her and heal him, I guess, while you're at it. You still can't move. But you can do something like this? Yeah. G and there. Okay, not sure what he's trying to do. Man, these are some tough wizards. Holy crap. They're not taking any damage. Can you not cast through this window? Oh, this works. Yeah. There we go. Oh, all of these guys are really tanky. She still can't move. Wow. I mean, is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. So we'll just keep dealing some damage. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to stand there and cast and summon a phosphorescent worm. Okay. His master tactics are lost on me, it looks like. She still can't move. She can do this, though, hitting the mage and an archer. Seems good enough to me. Boy, this is going to take a while, though. So every single one of these archers has 1 billion hit points. Kill the worm, thank you. There we go. At least that guy's done now. Heal. Shoot something? Can you shoot anyone? Not really. Well, you can do this. For an absolutely minimal amount of damage. Stand in here. Blast those two. Oh, and I'm okay. Now I'm blasting both. I think I missed one before. Well, there are, of course, 2 different kinds of missing enemies in this game, with spells, that is. Stand there. Oh, okay. The middle hit was significantly tougher, significantly stronger than the first and the third. This should work, yeah, okay. Nice. This way we can actually hit all 3 of them. Yeah, they really don't like her for doing that. Understandable. You cannot move. That's gonna go away next turn, actually. Let's cure it anyway, just to make absolutely sure that he can move. Unless they pin him in place again. No? I think they're more interested in killing her. Heal her. Arcane Blow. Have I mentioned that this fight is just going to take forever? I mean, the end is in sight, finally, but Jesus. Why do they need to be this tanky? What does this add to the fight? Are my characters actually dealing way less damage than they could be? Something I've been wondering about on more than one occasion. Obviously, I've not been really super power gaming, super min-maxing. I mean, I can't help but think about things in terms of game mechanics. But I also try to strike a balance between, you know, building an efficient party and skilling my characters in an efficient way and including some amount of role-playing. I guess if I really wanted to maximize damage, I would maybe use one dual-wielding warrior and 3 mages, and have someone just learn enough priest spells to be able to heal. That seems like something that might work for absolute maximum damage potential. Actually, yeah, we can just end the fight here. Some extra Empire records for what it's worth. Steel Jump. Okay. Starter belts. Wizard Skin Helmet. What's in here? Oh, Energy Elixir. Just freshly brewed, I guess. Fresh from the cauldron. Okay, let's quickly see what's over this way. Oh, some... What are you? Horta? Horta? Alright, whatever those were, they're dead now. And there's absolutely nothing here. Huh. That's just a nasty surprise if you're actually trying to run away from this big fight into this cave. Only to find those things there. Of course, I have no idea how dangerous they actually would have been, but I'm also okay with never finding out. Okay, this is just a nice little side cave with some herbs. Okay, I guess that's all there is here. Really just a tiny little outpost along the way. Your skin starts to tingle. Your hair stands on end. You feel like you're getting much closer to some powerful source of magic. Thanks for pointing that out. And here we have the next little outpost. Please be a little bit less... I don't know, just a little bit less. I would be very okay with that. Oh no, this is gonna close. There's definitely something going on. Well. Oh. Oh. There's a button there. A flash of light and a loud noise come from behind you. You look back and see that 2 suits of armor have appeared in the circles. The gauntlets of the armor are covered with long blades. Not too intimidating until the suits start to walk toward you. Yeah, well, at this point we have seen these Doom Guards a couple of times. Oh, it's immune to the frost damage because it's considered an undead. So I'll change my weapon. Stunned, huh? Maybe I won't change my weapon, at least not immediately. Yeah, with Svafnir not stunned. And I know I could have unstunned him. That's definitely what I should have done. Oh well. Yeah, we could have most likely killed this thing before it multiplied. Or spawned clones or whatever. Oh, okay. Now we can act. And I forgot to switch weapons. God damn it. Oh well. Oh, I was totally expecting this one to die. Then with that we would have killed... Oh, okay, it did spawn a clone, but with almost no health, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, as soon as these are taken care of, we will have dealt with one of them. One of the original armors and all of its spawns. Oh, really? 2 more clones? Uh-oh. Alright, 4 attacks. That's quite nice. 2, 3. Don't know if this is really the most efficient way to deal with them, but I mean, I guess ultimately it probably is. Okay, another one down. Another one bites the dust. And they keep multiplying. Okay, thankfully the ones with low health tend to spawn others with equally low health, but sometimes new ones spawn with more health than the parent. Which I still don't quite fully understand. Okay, that helped a lot. You're stunned. Oh, that does not help. I guess we'll keep doing this. Blasting through the spell point reserves here like crazy, but I think we're slowly making progress. Might take out the 2 middle ones there. Oh no, she didn't get a second cast. But they're all very low health. Eventually, we're gonna be at a point where every single Doomguard is gonna be almost dead upon spawning. So that we can basically one-shot all of them. Yeah, like so. Okay. Only one left, and it didn't multiply. Okay. There we go. Alright, that was fine. I guess we could have avoided this entire encounter altogether if we had just done this to begin with. Oh. Or maybe not. Oh, or maybe. Okay, that did not open the exit. Wait. What? That's gonna open something here, yep. Why though? Oh, I guess we activated that kind of by accident. Yeah, we would have had to step on this rune anyway. But still, this... Yeah, even with how kind of poorly this went, it still went very much alright compared to Clank Clang. Huh? What did that even open? Oh, the exit, or the entrance rather, that closed behind us. Yeah, this still went so much better than, or so much faster than the fight before. We have the or a third micro dungeon here. Multiple buttons on the walls. Hello? Hello? No one here, huh? This looks suspicious. No buttons on these walls. Okay, also no way to go from here. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the chat at all. They're literally just called Guardposts. I mean, that's exactly what they are. So there's absolutely no surprise there. Okay, we can open that. And this. Hello? Yeah, that opens a way into that place. Does it say anything here? Yes. Gateway Nazis? No. Gateway Na-17HS. High security entrance. For safe path, consult Portal Fortress. Portal Fortress. What? What? Is this just a sneaky way around everything nasty inside? Looks like it. Just break this and bypass everything in there. Oh, except we can't really go anywhere from here. So we don't really bypass anything. We could sneak around. What opened this? This looks like a secret passage. We have to step on one of these discolored tiles. Oh, that teleports us outside. Interesting. Your winding road to the Portal Fortress turns west just behind you. What? The winding road to the Portal Fortress? Yes. Okay. I guess. You enter what was once a large meeting hall. There is a dusty throne, and chairs and stools have been scattered about. The floor of the abandoned hall is covered with odd designs and stone arrangements. It's kind of suspicious. Yeah, you don't say. One thing that gets your attention are a pair of short, round stone discs covered with runes. Yeah? Wait. You mean this one and... Oh, this one and this one. Well, this one we can step on. We could have stepped on this by using this tunnel. I guess that's kind of what the game wants us to do. Maybe this is just a summoning circle where the inevitable defenders are going to spawn on. You hear a click followed by the sound of chains scraping over stone. One of the gates to the south opens. Oh, wait, no, not this one. One of the gates to the south. Are there two in a row? One that we just didn't see? Huh. Mysterious. Is this going to teleport us out as well? Yes. Okay, so the brown ones teleport you out. That means we'll have to find a way... Wait, that's impossible. It's impossible to reach this one without stepping on the brown tile. What's up with that? Obviously there has to be a way. Stepping on... Well, there are two different kinds of gray tiles, of course. But since it's... I mean... Okay, there's a sign there. I think I want to read that. Along the way we have to step on these light gray tiles. But there's no way through without stepping on any of the dark tiles either. That teleports us in here. What? And that also spawns goblin constructs, okay. I mean, there's still no way through without stepping on... Without completely... Or while completely avoiding one type of tile. Also, the enemies that spawn are actually a complete joke. Okay, this always resets us to here. How is this gonna work? I could cheat the whole thing by by having Miri blink onto this. That's obviously not the solution because there is a way to beat this game without a mage. But I still want to try and do that. No clear path to. How so? Do the special tiles count as blocking your path? She can teleport there. Maybe it really just wasn't within line of sight. And she was teleported back? Why? Infernal constructs. Okay, so not all the enemies are gonna be as harmless. Oh my god, this entire room is filled with enemies. I can't help but feel that I'm missing something. Oh, we never stepped on this tile. That's obviously the only one of its kind. It certainly means something. I mean, I guess we can just step on this and teleport us out of that hot mess. In fact, we can just reset this whole thing. Feels kind of cheap, but at the same time, this entire puzzle feels kind of cheap. So what is... Oh, that teleports... Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I really want to see what the sign says. Wait, but how are we going to actually reach the... Yeah, so this is open and this remains open. Nope, both gates are open, but we cannot actually walk out of there. The thing is, the dark tiles teleport us to this room, right? The bright gray ones, the light gray ones, don't seem to do anything. Oh, but from here, no. Never mind. The perspective makes it kind of difficult to say sometimes, but there is just no way. No way that I can see. Is there any button along any of the walls? No. No button. And when we try to do this, we just get teleported out. Okay, so this tunnel here is required to hit this switch, because there's literally no other way. Both other paths to it are teleporters out of the room. This tile here, yeah, this is also necessary to teleport you to this room to reach the other switch. So both secret, well, quote-unquote secret tunnels, not particularly well hidden, lead to the switches that you absolutely have to press, unless there is some kind of hidden way to open this door and bypass everything. Although this feels more like a way back that we will open from the other side. So let's see. We can't reach this door from here or from here, because those are teleporters back outside. We could technically go from here. Wait. Oh, wait. No, this is a dark one, right? Yeah, this is a dark one. I saw this before. But this is actually a dark one, which will summon enemies and teleport us back to this room. So even from this room, we can't... Yeah, there's absolutely no way. We could do it from the central area, but... Oh, okay. Never mind. I saw the path. Yep, I see it now. Never mind. So what does it say here? You should step in another corner. Yeah, like the opposite one. Gotcha. Okay, never mind. I just didn't see... I don't know what I didn't see. I guess I didn't see that you could just walk around here. Yeah, as I said, that's the perspective, of course, getting in my way. Iron Javelin. No thanks. That's going to open that door. Hopefully that's going to stay open, although we will always be able to open that from the other side if we want to return. I mean, I'm actually worried about my spell points here, but I don't need to be worried, because... Oh. Please give me a boat? Oh, we can teleport. Never mind. That's fine. I mean, technically there should be a boat here for any Imperials who are unable to fly, but I don't really care, because we can fly. A section of this narrow stone bridge has recently been collapsed. The Empire warriors ahead have realized that you are coming. Oh. I mean, again, same solution. Let's jump over here. Anything here? No? Okay. Well, fair enough. Hello? You stumble upon a small Empire Guardpost. There's none of this pass-checking or questioning business this far beyond enemy lines. As soon as the enemy sees that Avernites have arrived, they attack. Fair enough. It's a relatively small force, which I definitely appreciate. I think we want to focus on the wizard. Seems much less tanky than the first Guardpost. Yep. That's certainly not just my subjective impression. It was just objectively weaker. Don't know why I decided to haste instead of ensnaring them. I guess because it's just such a small force, and I just want this to be over faster. Which, of course, you never know if it's actually going to be faster. Yeah, but these just seem so much weaker than all the enemies on the way here. It's kind of ridiculous. It's almost like they're not really trying to stop me anymore at this point. You know, obviously every player who made it this far has proven that they're capable of dealing with all the strong enemies on the way. So it's not really necessary to put any more actually challenging encounters in between me and the goal. I wish it would just keep this way, but I don't really think it's gonna work that way. Oh, and this is the portal fortress where we want to go to destroy the portal. Okay, well, let's enter. Again, I'm not so happy with my spell point situation. Level ups are not going to happen that soon. But we have potions. This gate is wide open, and that's very suspicious. You enter the fortress. It is a massive structure full of skilled Empire soldiers and well-equipped magical laboratories. How do we know? The fort looks like it was built very quickly. Some of the walls have cracks, and the mortar is still damp in places. Though this place is clumsily built, you feel compelled to take it very seriously. An existential threat to Avernum lurks within these walls, and only you are able to eliminate it. Well. Oh. How did I not see these guys before? I guess because I just didn't see this wall of the building. Well, something about the cracks in the walls that the game mentioned seems to suggest that we might find a sneaky path through. Oh, okay. Well, these walls are not necessarily cracked. This fortress was built very quickly, and it shows. Water seepage has weakened this wall, and it doesn't look like anyone's gotten around to repairing it yet. Ah, okay, never mind. There it is. Now I wonder what's on the other side, though, if there's anything at all. I mean, I want to find out. Yeah, they're gonna shoot us. Potentially pinning us in place. No. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Oh, and there's a button. I mean, that makes much less sense. Why would they consciously build a secret entrance here? This is a huge barracks, completely ready to house several hundred Empire soldiers. Really, it doesn't look that huge. However, it looks like nobody has lived here yet. It's still waiting for the first soldiers to arrive via the portal. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure that this will never actually be inhabited. Okay, it's a pretty large barracks. Still, hundreds seems a little bit of an exaggeration. Just saying. Speed elixir. Okay. Lots of chessboards? Board games, yeah. I guess it makes sense. Well, I mean, I guess I had a choice of two different paths to enter, and I made my choice. In a way, I would like to go out just to heal on the world map, but I guess we might be fine. There's another crack wall. Or there's a crack wall on this side, I should say. Okay. Intriguing. Almost looks like we're entering some kind of commander's quarters here. You open the desk looking for interesting records or instructions. Unfortunately, the desk is empty. This office isn't occupied yet. Okay. But maybe this one is. Huh? Nope. So is this door locked? Yes, but this one is not. Predictable. Command center. Oh, hi, portal defenders. Do you see us? No, not yet. Not occupied yet. Can we broke through this? Yep, totally brokeable. That one too. There's gotta be something here. Commander's office. The commander's office? I mean, this one has to be inhabited, right? Most of the things in the commander's desk are pretty uninteresting. Pretty, but uninteresting. Just inventories of materials, work schedules, and so on. One note mentions that instructions for operation of the portal are being kept in the concealed library in the west wing. Maybe reached through this little passage here. You're about to close the drawer and resume your exploration, but you decide to give the desk one more search. Your effort is rewarded. Inserted in the middle of a thick stack of forms, you find a slender key made of clear glass. That seems special. Glass key. Oh. Oh, hi. Don't mind us. We're just leaving. Indeed, we are leaving. Seriously? You're just going to let us leave? I mean, I'm compelled to say, okay, if you're really that inattentive. But on the other hand, I kind of also want to kill this dude, and I want to kill everyone here. Huh. Oh, I burned through all of his energy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut this episode a little bit short because I feel like this might be a tough encounter, or this guy might be a total pushover. It could go either way. Maybe all of these defenders are going to join in. And yeah, either way, we are going to have some major encounters, some major fights coming up in the near future. So I'm going to cut this one here a little bit short, and next time we're going to start the raid on the Portal Fortress in earnest. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.